A few months ago, I felt like I never had enough time to do anything. Like there weren't enough hours in the day and I had all these different things that I had to do. But it wasn't until recently that I discovered a way to be able to organize my life and regain my sanity. So in this video, I'm going to share with you what that looks like. And just a heads up, it's not anything crazy complex. I'm doing this YouTube thing all by myself. I don't have a team or anything like that. So let me just show you how it works. So here we have my Notion dashboard. I like to keep things clean and minimal so that way I'm not getting distracted. And over here on the left-hand side, we have the different pages that I navigate to most often. So starting with projects here, and spoiler, you're gonna see some of the things that I'm working on. So what we have here, this is very simple. It's just the name of the project, whether it's a work project, personal project, or a YouTube project. If I'm doing the task, I haven't started it, or if it's been done, and then a deadline. And so I need to do better about setting deadlines for these things. So forgive me, I'm sorry. But I like to go over here to the board view and you can just kind of move these things around to the next one. Makes things super simple. On the next page are my goals, which I won't be able to show you all of because it's top secret. And then we have my journal. And this one's really important. I use this one every single day. So what I do is go over here to this little drop down and select daily journal and schedule. Then expand this view. Then it's gonna open up this template here with all of my prompts. And so I'll start off my day by just putting what I'm grateful for. So I'll just put my family. And then I'll typically fill out all of this, but for this video, I'm just gonna leave it at this. And then what would make today great, let's put film for YouTube videos. And then for today's priorities, this is gonna be where I put all of my tasks for the day. And I limit it to 5, that way I'm not doing a bunch of unnecessary tasks. And then for current projects, this will just carry over from my projects page over here. I just like to be able to see the things that I'm working on, that way I can figure out what task I need to do. Then I'll go down here to today's schedule. And this is extremely important for setting intention for the day. That way I'm not getting distracted and I know exactly what time blocks I have for what things. And so at 6, I'll typically wake up, work out, and then at 7, I will eat, and then shower and get dressed. And you get the point. And once I've filled out my entire schedule for the day, that's all I do in the morning. And then in the evening time, I'll go in and I'll start with KPIs and metrics. And I have this because my YouTube channel is also a business. Next is the end of day review. So that's just where I put my wins for the day. And so the big things that happened that I'm proud of. Filmed 4 videos. And then for how I'll improve, this is just reflecting on the day and things that I wish that I could have done better. So let's say putting phone away during work to stay focused. And so this next part is planning tomorrow today. And this is really important because this is going to be where I put all of my tasks for tomorrow that I want to do, and then also my schedule. So that way I'm not waking up the next day and having to fill out all my schedule, because that takes a long time and that creates a lot of decision fatigue. So I would rather do that at the end of the day when I know all the progress that I made for the day and the things that I need to focus on tomorrow. So let's say what I need to do is edit 2 videos, and then I will set tomorrow's schedule. Typically my routine stays the same for the most part. Sometimes it changes, but if it's gonna stay the same, I'll just go up here and copy and paste this. Next is my reading list. So this is where I add all the books that I wanna read. I could probably clean this up and make it break it down into different genres and stuff like that. But this is where all my books live at that I wanna read. And then I just check them off once I've done reading them. And when I'm reading these books, what I do is I keep book notes over here for the different books that I read throughout the year. So this is really important because I don't have to go back and read the entire book. I can just reference the notes and get the information that I need when I need it. Next is my content ideas and calendar. So down here is just like my content calendar that auto-populates based off of the video projects that I create. So let me go ahead and click on this button here. And this isn't something that I created. I got this from Nicholas Crystal and I've just kind of modified it to what works best for me. But when I want to create a new video project, I'll just go down here and then I will type in whatever I want the project to be named. So let's put how I organize my life in 2024, not 2023. And then open, and then I'm gonna select the YouTube template. Go ahead and open this up. So I could say that this is for personal. This status of this video is in the idea phase, but let's say right now what we're doing is we're actually filming the video. Is there a sponsor with this video? I can put that. Publish date, when I plan on publishing it, and it's going to automatically populate on my content calendar. Video type, is it long form or is it short form content? And then down here is where I'll put title ideas that I have for the video, and as well as thumbnail designs that I've come up with, and then any specific URLs or call to action that needs to be mentioned in the video if there is any. And then I'll go down here to content, and this is where I script out my video. I'll go back to the breadcrumb trail, and then you can put in research and notes here. So if there's videos or blogs or articles and stuff that I'm referencing in a video or just using for research, I will keep that here. Then there's an editing checklist, a publishing checklist. And down here I have my film schedule for wherever I'm gonna be filming at. And then there's the shot list, which is really good for getting any B-roll that I need. I can be as descriptive as I want. I can tag it by just selecting whether or not it's A-roll, B-roll, stock footage, screen recording, animations. If it's a macro, close, medium, or wide shot, the frame rate it needs to be shot at, and then additional comments, location. And then there's actually a little checkbox here where I can just check off whether or not I've gotten it, because I will use the Notion app on my phone if I'm out in the field. The rest of these pages I won't show in this video because they're a little bit messy. I need to clean them up, but the hub is just a place where I do a lot of my written content. Systems is systems for my business and personal life. Then I have my mental models, and then brand collaboration. So who I've collaborated with brand wise and the dream brands that I'd like to collaborate with. And that's it. See you in the next one.